Dragon Army Productions presents Dragon Talk with Dracky the Little Dragon. About everything and anything I want to talk about, whether I want to talk about it or not. But if I don't talk about it, you won't know what's on my mind. Okay. Stuff is popping up on my computer all of a sudden. Anyways, today on Dragon Talk, my travels. Oh man, I have been all over the United States, outside of it, and holy cow, I've been around the world quite literally. I'm going to start with where I was born. I was born in Baytown, Texas. That's just south of Houston. Actually, I believe it is part of Houston now, or has been for quite some time. From there, I went to Almaguer, New Mexico as a kid. That's in the Tularosa Basin. And from there to Illinois, where I got stuck for little over a decade. Holy cow, I hated Illinois. Illinois was... And the worst part is, it was southern Illinois. In the in the Wabash River region, in Richland County, in Olney, Illinois, which is a town of like 9,000 population. Yeah, Bible thumpers. Hate Bible thumpers. They drive me nuts. Drive me crazy. Anyways, from there, I joined the military because my mother, she pushed me into it. I'm actually glad she pushed me into it now. Ex-Army. I went from Illinois. I went to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Oh my God, Fort Lost in the Woods. It's actually a military police base where they train all the MPs, but they also do the trucker training there for 88 mics. So I started off as a military police, went back home for the next school year, went back, and then when it was come time for my AIT, Advanced Individual Training, for my MOS, I had just went active duty and lost my military police slot. So I went to be a trucker, 88 mic. Go figure. I love driving, so it was like the next best thing for me. Okay, so from there I went to Germany. Oh my God, Germany was a blast. And I was stationed in Mannheim. Okay, let's see. I've been to the Frankenstein Castle. I've been to Neuschwanstein Castle. You can look those up. I'll try to put links to references in the description below. In the meantime, let's see. Where did I go from there? Oh God, I went all over Germany. I explored Mannheim. Went some of the places some of the clubs I went to in Mannheim included the Genesis, which was a Gothic club. One of my favorite shops there was Gothic Obsession, the Bat Cave, literally. That's what it was called. Yes, I was into the Gothic stuff for quite some time. And from there, I went to Kuwait, where we staged to go into Iraq. Our first station in Iraq was Al Taqaddam. Then it was Al Assad. But I actually went back to Kuwait a couple different times by myself. I'm not at liberty to say why, but yeah, I know my hair is a mess. I just got done working outside. I'm all sweaty and nasty and gross, and I've got hair hanging down in weird places. So you have to forgive me for my haggard looks. Anyways, after all that, went back to Germany, to Mannheim, and I went home to Illinois after I got discharged, honorably, of course. And okay, that's where things kind of went crazy. And 2010, I believe it was June of 2010, actually. Yeah, it was June of 2010. I went to New Mexico, back to Alamogordo, where hell just started back up for me in my life all over again. I'll get into my whole backstory another time, but White Sands in over there was cool park. Rockhound, let's see, what was it called? Rockhound State Park, I believe. The petroglyphs. So many cool things to see and do down there. Cloudcroft up in the mountains of the Tularosa Basin is pretty cool. So yeah. Okay, so from New Mexico, I went back to Illinois for like 3 weeks after 2 years, and I ended up taking this job as a door-to-door salesman, saleswoman, whatever. And well, I got sick with strep throat. They want to keep pushing me out, and it just started snowing like halfway into our time in North Dakota, in Fargo, as a matter of fact. And I met this guy. I stayed with him. I dated him for a good 3 months. Stayed in Fargo, did a whole bunch of different things. I was a security at a bar. I did a lot of karaoke. Done quite a did the drag queen circuit for a bit. Drag queen and kings. So I did both. I was kind of versatile that way. My favorite, saw some awesome rock bands like Holy Grail. Let's see, what was the other one? Orange Goblins or some. I can't remember what they're called now. I performed with Green Jello, the worst rock band on the face of the planet. Dressed up in a cool ass costume. I still have a couple pictures from that. I was actually supposed to perform before they went on Ballroom Blitz, but it didn't happen that way. I ended up performing whatever they wanted, and I hung out with them. It was a cool night. That was like November. That was November 1st of 2013? No, 2013, I believe it was. Yeah, it was 2013, November 1st. Whew, man. Time flies, doesn't it? Okay, so 2014 hits. I'm family emergency. I go back down to Illinois for good. Help my mother out. She just got in a bad car wreck. Had a falling out with my family. Stayed with my adoptive mother, Chris. Is this thing still working? Yes, it is. I had to check my mic levels for a second there. Stayed with my adopted mother, Chris, after the falling out with my family. And from there, I went to Arkansas, Fort Smith, where I worked in a chicken factory for half a year. Oh, God, never again will I ever work in a chicken factory. And for the longest time, I could not eat chicken. It was disgusting. After seeing what they did to those chickens and how they processed them, oh my God, I saw way too much chicken, way too much. Ugh. Yeah. Plus the smell of it all and coming home smelling like raw, nasty chicken every single night was totally disgusting. I mean, it was terrible. It really was. It was nasty. And I work nights as well. So, anyways, from Arkansas, I went to Oklahoma. I believe it was Ada, Oklahoma, as a matter of fact, for a month. Didn't do nothing special there. was dating a couple in a poly relationship. That didn't work out, so I ended up in Texas, homeless for the first 2 weeks. I was off and on the streets, so I guess you couldn't really call me a true bum. But I was actually trying to get off the streets, whereas other homeless people were just stay on the streets and fucking around. But whatever, that's them. I was me. I did what I could. I hung around Starbucks. I hung around the Wi-Fi spots, downtown San Antonio, until I found me a place to stay. Stayed in Texas from 2015 to like 2018. Wow, holy cow. It was quite a few years in Texas. Back in Texas, my home state. I loved it. I still love my Texas. It's my home state. I will always love Texas. And from Texas, I ended up back up here in North Dakota, in the Wahpeton area. Go figure. So there you go. That's my amazing adventures of my travels. Anyways, guys, feel free to support me. Smash that red support button. Ring my bells. Leave me some comments. I have not been checking comments lately, but it's just been really busy. I'm going to be checking comments here fairly soon. Actually, the sorry video is, if you want to know why I was so busy, the sorry video kind of details that a little bit better. But anyways, you can find the links to my Facebook, Twitter, PayPal, all that good stuff, and Discord up in the bottom right hand corner of my channel banner. So anyways, guys, this is Dracky the Little Dragon signing off for now. And remember, stay scaly. Bye, Puppy. Da 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 da.